affluents of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from the Steel City. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Wilson going to throw right away. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play. Out of the gun, here's Russ. This one complete to Washington. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Play action. Now Wilson. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Scott. March right. Set.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. Drop this down to Warren. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. That's taken in. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He was short when he caught it, but knew exactly where he needed to get to. Gets there and keeps the drive alive. They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play action, here's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Covante Turpin on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Right to the air is Prescott. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Every offensive coordinator has drive starters, meaning it's a completion, it's a run play that we feel great about, it's a screen. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2. Cooks going in motion. Now Dowdle. Not a whole lot there as he'll work it down to the 46. Peyton Wilson that time in on the stop. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. It's the Steelers with the early lead. And we're back to the Steel City after this. 3rd and a yard. Play fake. Prescott. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. That is caught. Hooks gets the grab. 24-yard pickup as they convert on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, that's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Dak facing 3rd and long. A short throw caught by Ferguson. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take him down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Back to the 5-yard line now. Second down and goal. Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here we go. EQ! Jump flat.
Back to throw is Fields. And this will be incomplete. He was looking for George Pickens there, and it'll bring up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Fields from the gun on third down. A pass taken in by Harris. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches.
Here we go.
Now, Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Eric Hendricks.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Yeah! Here we go!
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. 2nd and a yard.
Yeah, here we go. I take 26.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. Room to run at the 40. And he is going to be out of bounds.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
1st and 10 now from the 36. We'll go play action. It's Prescott. Open man downfield. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's into the end zone. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Dowdle. Uh-oh. And this is going to be a Cowboys first down. He's up to the 45-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
Play action now. Prescott. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Oh, after the catch, he's hit, and the ball is out.
And I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
Third and long. We'll run here right side with Elliott. Now a loose football. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
You got a mini back, don't jump, ready?
Now a second down throw for Fields. He'll let this go for Pickens.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. We'll try to run for it with Harris. He will have a Steelers first down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4. Here's Fields. He finds Austin with the grab.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go, side. Get high.
Throwing is Fields. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here we go, side.
Fields to throw. This one grabbed by Austin. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
11. Right.
Fields. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. Najee Harris. Touchdown Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. His kick is good. And the Steelers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. I take.
On the play fake, Dak. To the left side, he's got Ferguson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's 1 running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch them off guard a little with the pass, and they take advantage of it with a big gain downfield.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take! 26!
They'll keep it on the ground. Past midfield to the 45. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to take this lead.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go!
They'll run here. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take! 26!
They'll stick to the ground. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Right take! Right take!
They'll run. Second down, 8 for the first down. They'll run with Dowdle. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 14 on the pickup. First down, Cowboys. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Here's a carry for Dowdle. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Here comes 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Elliott. He is in. Ezekiel Elliott. Touchdown, Cowboys.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. On the return, here comes Cordero Patterson. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
In motion, it's Jefferson.
Sit high.
They'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Here's Harris. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, 551. Relax.
First down, Fields. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Easy.
Off the play action, here's Fields. Taking off.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
Now, a big 3rd down.
Hey, can. Sit high.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And this is not going to do it. The defense comes through here in the final minute, and it may just be enough to get them a victory.
Finding yourself down to your final timeout, this is the moment. This is the drive that you have to find a way to extend if you're going to claw yourself back into this game. But the defense comes up with a huge stop, and that will all but end this game.
And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Yeah, Billy,
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X.
プレイステーション